Hey, how's it going guys? Captain Kuba here, and today I bring you a recent God of War 4 discovery. Three-eyed ravens found throughout Midgard. First of all, I want to give a big thanks to Becky Rodriguez for sharing this discovery with me over at Twitter. And know that you can do the same if you follow me at Captain Kuba. Anyway, according to Becky, she noticed these ravens flying all throughout Midgard a while back, so it's not something new Santa Monica added in one of its latest patches for the game. Most likely these ravens have been in the game since the release date. But due to their size and their speed in which they take off when the player gets close to them, we haven't been able to see them before. This applies to me as well, someone who has overused photo mode extensively. Now the reason I'm making a video about them is because of their unusual look. Normal ravens obviously have two eyes, but these ones have three and they all glow with what seems to be magic. As I'm sure you remember, Kratos and Atreus encounter Odin's ravens throughout the game as well. But I'm not so sure we can consider them being canon, as they are simply an activity for the player to do during their playthrough. That doesn't mean that Odin doesn't have his ravens hugging and mooning, as we see their depiction in the Jotunheim mural at the end of the game. But these ravens cannot be the same ones because there's more than two. I counted a total of 3 in the river pass, and Becky says she has seen multiple of them during her playthrough and even killed some of them. So most likely they aren't really important to the story of the game. It's possible these are just magical ravens found in this universe, just like the magical deer Kratos and Atreus hunt at the beginning of the game. But it's also possible this is a little Easter egg to the three-eyed raven seen in the famous show Game of Thrones. I myself have not watched this show yet, so I can't really tell you anything more about them. But I do know this is not the first time Santa Monica has made a reference to other movies and shows. I'll leave a link for them in the description below. In conclusion, these ravens could just be a type of animal found in the God of War universe, or just an Easter egg left by a really big fan of the Game of Thrones show. In any case, we'd really have to admire the level of detail Santa Monica puts into their games. This reminds me of the rats from God of War 3, which give the player a single blood orb if they manage to kill it. It's funny seeing the contrast between companies. Santa Monica finishes their games properly and decides to add little details that fans might not even find, while CD Projekt Red struggles to ship out a decent working game. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Once again, I want to give a big thanks to Becky Rodriguez for sharing this cool detail with me. If any of you guys have interesting details found in the God of War series, make sure to do the same. I'll leave my Twitter link at the top of the comment section below. So what do you guys think about these ravens? Is it a reference to Game of Thrones, or are they more important to the story? Whatever your thoughts are, make sure to leave them in the comment section below. As always, I want to give a big thanks to all of my members for their monthly support of the channel. People like Stefak, Patrick Nelson, and Majang Taneja, to name a few, are my biggest help in the channel. I honestly can't thank you guys enough. I would also like to thank all of my subscribers for liking and sharing my videos. And with that said, thanks for watching, and remember, go forth in the name of Ragnarok.